Two truths about my life. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get started. Just so you know, when we talk about work in progress, it's weird because there's all these like angles. Everyone's like, oh, you know, do a one woman show, or I'm going to Edinburgh, or I'm doing my hour, and everybody's doing something. I'm doing nothing, but I'm doing it in front of you. No, man, look, there's just so much going on that I thought maybe we could talk. Maybe we could have some conversations and enjoy each other's company for a while. So before we get started, if there's someone near you, imagine them. Yes, you're funny, hilarious. I love that outfit. But anyway, get up and say hello to another human being. And we need some little bit of light. A little bit of light. Hello, get to know some humans. Yeah, man. A hug, a hi. The world is crazy. Let's give each other some love, man. All right, y'all are having way too much fun. Okay, I'm still the show, damn it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yes, right. Because human interaction is so important. I don't think we recognize how important it actually is. Before, right, we would just say, I would be like, how y'all doing? And everybody would be like, woo, right? But how you doing? Right? Well, that's like our answer. But how you doing, I feel like, is now me just asking people to lie to me, right? I'll be like, how you doing? Good. So good. And I'm like, something about the eyeballs popping out your head and the heroin that you're doing makes me think you're not as good as you think. Right? When I was in New Orleans, I lived in New Orleans for depending on when you talk to me, it's either 12 years or 20 because I don't know how time works. I have ADHD. I got that ADHD. I don't know how time works. I was there for a time and now I'm not. Okay. But when I was there, they wouldn't even let you answer the question. Right? You would go up to them and you'd be walking past. How you doing? Good. Oh, yeah. You'd be like, my dog died. All right. Right? You just had to go on with life because nobody was really listening. Right? But then COVID happened and we had to go in the house with our demons, just toe to toe with demons. 0 out of 10 do not recommend. My demons are good, boy. I don't know if they were practicing before I got to Earth, but they are really on their shit. They are really good. Like, I need to take all the things, all my trauma, and put in like a Samsonite, with like a lock. And maybe like first the combination because I'm not gonna remember that shit. But then maybe like a padlock or something like that. And then we're gonna take it and we're gonna put it in a whale. We're gonna cap that bitch. Okay? There's no reason that we need to go through all the things that I've gone through. I don't need to know that. I need to know if my sourdough is gonna rise. Right? That's what we were working on during COVID. Sourdough and being like, I don't know why I'm fatter. Because I have no excuse not to exercise now. You remember that you was like, well, since I'm home, I'm gonna definitely exercise like every day. And then you're just like crying on the couch, eating popcorn. I don't know what to do with my life. Yeah, that was us. And so we were hungry for human interaction, right? We were so hungry for human interaction that we were on Clubhouse. Y'all remember Clubhouse? Clubhouse was an app on your phone where you could just listen to people talk for hours and then like raise your hand and hope they let you talk. And you'd be on there listening, and it was during the actors strike, right? So the writers, actors, everybody was striking, so they were all going on there being like, this is some old bullshit, Hollywood is fraudulent, and I was listening like, God, that sounds like a good job. I work with kids, so it's not good, but we would do that hours at a time just to be around people. Damn it, just to be around people. I watched Hamilton on Zoom. I'm like, Alexander Hamilton. I was like, this is the shit right here. And I was like, that accent wall he has is nice, right? Did you ever look at people's accent wall and be like, "Well, my accent wall don't look like that"? Do you remember when we started getting so many damn Zoom backgrounds? Right? We was like, this one have a piano in it. This is tight. No, I'm gonna be in space this time, right? We was doing all that shit just to have anything of like connection, right? So much so that I used to go to the grocery store and just have conversations. Get into the grocery store and get to the cashier and just be like, "Hi." And she's like, I'm like, "Hey, you ever thought about killing yourself?" But not like because you want to do it, but because you're like, "I'm so bored." No? Okay. Not the right conversation. Okay, well, you seen Hamilton on Zoom? And she would just be like, "Do you want the eggs in the bag or not?" And I'd be like, "Yes, put the eggs in the bag. I'm going to boil them bitches up and put them around my house to show I have wealth." Somebody come in the house and be like, "Is that Fabergé?" "No, that's H-E-Bay." It's nice. Got 11 more like it. Easter egg hunt. Now the Easter egg hunt is only for rich people and shit. Damn, they giving out eggs? Let's go to Easter egg hunt. Knocking kids over. You ain't gonna appreciate that shit. Give us egg. Oh, I can see that in my head. That's hilarious. Sorry. My brain right now, there's a big ass Easter bunny like, knocking children over for eggs, man. Like, sorry. I'm back. I came back. Cool. Also, someone sent me some chocolate. This has nothing to do with anything. We're just gonna take an aside. Anybody else on their period? The guys? Okay. any dude with fragile masculinity is on his period right now. But yeah, no, when you're on your period, you need sweet things and warm hugs and stuff. Yes? So turn on the lights. It's warm hug time. Find somebody and give them a warm hug.
Next week for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, hopefully you hugged the human. Yes. Yeah, man. We need that. Some human interaction, right? Some positive human interaction. I got a human interaction, but it's usually like, "Bitch, you can't even type. Fuck you." So, fuck you. Yeah. By the way, y'all, who in here got a Cybertruck? Not my poor audience? Oh, weird. That's strange. Oh, man. I heard that Elon is upset because people call his Cybertrucks swastikars, which I think is awesome. Swastikar, Nazi mobile. That would be a nice one. What about SS truck? Yeah. This morning somebody called it a Voldemort vehicle. Yeah. So there's a lot of different opportunities out there. But Elon makes me think we are not petty enough in this country. We're just not. See, here's the thing. When you have a heart for people, when you want people to be able to eat, have health care, all this shit, you got this like kind heart. You need to be able to turn that bitch off, okay? You need to be like, all right, so I want to be kind to all these human beings, and these I want to be petty as fuck. You need to unleash your inner Kendrick Lamar. Right? Kendrick hates Drake. Not dislikes him, hates him. He's like, "I think people like you should die." That's on the song, and then he raps about it and dances. Right? Just listen. Right? He's so petty that for the Super Bowl, he had someone custom order flags that just had a lowercase a and two children reaching up for it, for A minor. Do you know how much you have to hate somebody to be like, I don't think they're getting the point. When I say A minor for like 30 seconds and hold it, I don't know that that's enough. I need to look in the camera, say Drake. Just Just in case you don't know that I'm talking to him, I want to be clear. That's the level of shit that we need for Elon. All right? We need to have that level of petty for Elon because this dude said, well, first of all, he never said he didn't do a Nazi salute. He actually never said, I did not do a Nazi salute. I am against Nazis. He didn't say that. He did an acrostic poem or some shit like a haiku using different people's names from that were part of the Holocaust, right? He did puns. That's what he did. He was like, they think that I'm Goebbels. I'm not Goebbels, right? Like that was his shit. And then the ADL dude, Greenblatt, was like, hey man, we don't like puns. That was as bad as it got. And I'm like, I don't understand, because Kyrie, okay, and Kanye got the shit. When they whatever they do, not that Kanye doesn't deserve it, but they were very much like, this is no bullshit. I can't believe you don't understand the plight of the Jewish person, right? And I'm like, well, if you care so much about Jews, what about Drake? Drake is Jewish. And Kendrick Lamar definitely did an anti-Semitic beating of him if he's Jewish, because he took all the black off of him. Okay? I'm just saying. I feel like maybe Drake is a little too DEI for that. DEI just means nigga, right? White people are like, yes, I knew that. I knew that. Did somebody not know? No. Okay. DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, yes? How can you be against those things? Right? Somebody be like, you know what? Like, we should have different type of flowers in here. Like maybe some roses over here, some marigolds, some lilies. Like, what the fuck? Bring them goddamn diverse flowers in here. Roses only, bitch. All red. That's all we do, right? That would be weird. Right? Equity to be like, hey man, you can't see from where you are, so we're going to actually have these benches kind of slope up so that everybody can see the stage. And you'd be like, hell no. Make sure I sit behind the biggest person with the biggest hat. I don't want to see shit. Inclusion is just literally... They're like, I can't do this, I can do this, but I can't do... how can you can't crook the arm. I don't crook arms. I don't do that. I don't know. I've just never seen, they said, oh, well, he's just so excited, and he's autistic. And I was like, damn, these autistic people catching strays, huh? The two people, y'all need to get some different representatives. Elon and Kanye are your representatives? Because Kanye said, yeah, I'm autistic too. He was like, it's not that I wrote, I want to be Ye Titler or whatever he said, like Yitler. He was like, I love Hitler. I want to be Hitler. And then he came back with, I'm autistic, my bad. Like, okay. I think they need to have like an autistic meeting and everybody maybe, look at the floor or whatever. And just be like, this is some old bullshit though, right? Oh, man. But yeah, he does that thing, and he was like, no, he just was from his heart, right? From his heart. And I was like, I've just never seen it. I've seen people win Nobel Peace Prizes. I've seen the Super Bowl, right? We won the Super Bowl. We did it. Lifetime Achievement Awards. I never just heard somebody be like, well, I just want to thank the Academy. Oh my God, I can't believe it, right? We did it, Mom. We did it. And I just want to give it up to God and Hitler. I've never seen it. I don't know what heart gets touched like that, but not any that I know, right? So, but why are we waiting for a person to tell us that they're a bad guy for us to believe that they're a bad guy? Right? When did we get to that place where it's like, well, I mean, he is beating your ass, but I don't think he's mad at you. I don't think he has any problems with you. Have you asked him? Did he say that he's upset with you? No, he didn't say anything because he's busting my ass. Oh, well. When you wake up from that coma, ask him how he felt about you. I don't understand how we got to a place where we can't just call a spade, right? Especially with this idea of having a good heart. You have a good heart. That's true. Have a good heart for your family, for your friends, for your community that you're building. But for anybody that's trying to take that shit away, fuck them. Stomp them. Nazi stomp them. It's okay to punch Nazis. I don't know if you know that. There's literally a song, It's Okay to Punch Nazis. That's how I know that it was okay to punch Nazis. How would I know if I hadn't heard the song, you know? But yeah, I think you should stomp Nazis, but it's important to know, stretch first. I am in my 40s. I will catch a cramp, okay? But like, get out of here now! No, you stay there, okay? And when I rub out this muscle, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Okay, next week I'm gonna whoop your ass. I think if we're gonna fight fascism, we're definitely gonna have to do it on like a Google Calendar or something. I don't know. Do y'all use Google Calendar? Are we still using Google? So Google, we can do it like a Google Meet or something. Hey, fight fascism, you know, and then we'll keep the title easy. Fight fascism, 12 o'clock. I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna have problems with parking, 100%, and I'm going to sleep through 2 alarms, and then I'm going to spend an exorbitant amount of time doing my hair for it to look like this when I finish. I'm gonna do my hair and then get there and be like, damn, y'all already like kicked all the Nazis' ass. Good job. No man, I did. I tried to protest. Y'all go to protest? Yeah, been to some protests. What's the last protest you've been to? Anybody? Protest? Did you do the economic boycott? Yeah, all right, economic boycott, cool. There are still more happening. If you didn't know there was an economic boycott, it was because you were at Target like, why is it so quiet in here? No, there was an economic boycott. Last boycott I went to was a women's march. Yeah. But then them bitches marched right to the voting polls and did that bullshit with, what? How you going? We not going to take it together. And now we're just taking it everywhere. And I'm not a fan of that because I told you your pussy hat was cute. And it wasn't. I did that for the revolution, okay? I thought we were in this together. I was like, oh, look how much glitter you put on that sign. That's important, right? What's that for you? For the revolution. And you got your ass in the phone booth and act like a fool. I can't understand it. Yeah, we were walking around downtown Austin. You know, we had the signs. Women, feminism. I don't know what the rest of the words were. I had on headphones the whole time. The whole time I'm just like bobbing. No. And they had, this is what a feminist looks like, and the dudes are taking a picture next to it, like, this is the only way I'm gonna get pussy. We had them for a while. It was like, this is how I get pussy, right? Now they're like, I just take the pussy. That's how I get it now, you know? We don't want that. So I remember doing that, and I thought, man, this is good. I'm enjoying this. And then they were like, lap number 2. And I was like, no, I think they got the point on the first one. I think they got the point the first go round. We done already made it back to my car, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get in. You know, move, keep marching, but move out the way. I don't think I'm going to any more marches anytime soon. You know, because when black people go to marches, all of a sudden the march is violent. Not that we're being violent, but now violence is put upon our bodies, right? We become targeted. And I'm kind of good on that. I got asthma, you know what I mean? I got an asthma and a meniscus tear. I can't be doing all of that. So that's why we have to unleash our inner petty, right? I heard that jukeboxes in America, you can like order the things online, like the songs that you want to hear, and you can actually play them in places that you're not. So you can put in like red states the jukebox and turn it into all like punk music, right? Or rap music or protest music, and they'll have to like turn their jukebox off. That's the kind of petty I like, right? You just out loud. We're not gonna take it. What the hell? This is all bullshit. I think I'm gonna change my views. Elon is a Nazi. That's crazy. If I trip on this like one more time, what's happening here? Is there what's the liability insurance looking like? Cause I need some eggs. Fuck it. Oh man. So yeah, it does feel like that we've kind of started lying to each other because things have gotten so out of control. And since they're so out of control, when someone asks you how you doing, you just say good because I don't want to go all into it. I don't want to make somebody feel sad or something like that, right? I'm holding up the line at HEB, right? Like, reasons, right? But I think I missed the time where we were honest. I miss the time where when you talk to somebody, you could actually stop and make time for them, right? Because the reason we don't make time is because we live in a capitalistic hellscape. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to pull the trigger on that one. Is that too early in the set? Yeah, but we live in a time period where we have to speed up because as long as we're fast, we don't have to think. The faster we go, the less we have to think about the things that are going on around us, right? Like for me, I didn't know that I was in a dystopian future because usually it's called future. So I was like, oh, I got like 20 more years, and I'll probably be like 20 pounds lighter, for dystopia. Oh, so your avatar in the future is not skinnier and smarter? My avatar in the future knows how to arch. Oh, y'all are archery students in here? There is actually one person in here I know for a fact can do archery. Make some noise if you can do archery. Yeah. Actually, I feel like this is pissing me off now. They're like, I can hunt for food, bitch. I'm gonna live. Yeah. No, but like I didn't know I lived in a dystopian future until I was watching Hunger Games. And I was like, damn, Hunger Games is crazy. You wouldn't want to live in a time where like your children couldn't eat and they had to be like forced to fight against each other in like a game that nobody really wins so that the capital can have. Shit. And I don't even have good fashion. You know what I'm saying? At least she was like, shoot. And I'm like, this is it. This is what we getting for the revolution, right? So I feel like, ladies, here's one thing we need to work on. For the revolution, you're gonna have to get your shoes together. You got to get your shoe game, all right? Because I don't know about you, but I definitely have a closet full of shoes that have like an hour time limit on them, right? Like these are just go in, sit your ass down. That's it. Them the Toto shoes. And that's it. That's all you doing for the night. Or the fuck me shoes. These ain't even supposed to be on the floor. Okay. I only have these on so it look good when I arch my back. Okay, that's what those are there for. But you're gonna need some shoes that you can stomp Nazis in. Right? Because think about it. If you go on 6th Street, right, you'll see people wearing shoes, and the girls, and they out there, and but when they come out, they be like, and their feet be hurting, and then they just take off the shoes, fuck it, walking like needles and shit. It's Congress. It's downtown 6th Street, and you're like, oh, feces, all right, whatever. You're gonna be doing that same thing. You don't want to stomp Nazis and be like, oh my God, I hurt my toe. I'm gonna have to walk barefoot in his entrails. Look at this. You don't want to do that. So you got to be prepared. Have some stompers in the car. You know what I'm saying? Got my sexy shoes on. Got my stompers in the car. That's important. Other things you have to do for the guys. Your part in the revolution. Give your ladies lots of orgasms. Oh, you ain't gonna clap for that? Or your men, whoever you with, make sure they got lots of orgasms. Because that's how you feed the activist in me. Right? Activate me with an orgasm, Because think about it, right? Have you seen porn where they have like the stepfather and the the sisters and brothers and shit fucking, and that's supposed to be a thing? But it's not real. They're not really related, hopefully, dear God, right? They're not really related. So for me, I want to watch a porn where the person is a feminist, and she's just getting fucked for a march, right before the march. Just yeah, all right, this is what a feminist look like. Shit, I can walk an extra block off that. You know what I'm saying? That did get me to the next level. But orgasms are important. Do you know that? They're like actually important, like for vaginal health, right? For women to orgasm and to continue to orgasm, right? Which is why we're gonna turn on lights and everybody's gonna orgasm. Let's go. Oh my goodness. One, I just want to thank y'all for being here with me tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world. You hear me? So I appreciate that. But before I go, I think one of the things that we have to change. We've been saying how you doing, and basically asking people to lie to us. Good, fine, great, whatever. Instead of asking them how you doing, the next time you see somebody, like, hey, how you fighting fascism? All right, y'all have a good night. Thank you. Yay, we did it. We did it. We did it. That was fun.
I love it. I love the science interaction.
Yeah. Let them have fun and enjoy each other.
And to I to now we're all gonna orgasm together.
like, like first say hi to the person, then hug them, now orgasm. It's fun. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. Orgasm is important. I like you were like, chill, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. I will show up.